I am sorry in advance. Remember when you fell on the sidewalk and ended up hurting your arm and you had to put a band-aid on it? Then merely days later, you decide to take the band-aid off, only to find that the cut's gone like it was never even there. This is because of cellular reproduction. Our so-called parent cell splits off into two what we call daughter cells. In the beginning, we have interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokinesis, or ipmatic for short. Pmatic is part of mitosis. Just to clear this up, a chromatid are two chromosomes put together, with a centromere connecting the two. In interphase, we can see the nucleolus and the chromatin, which is loose DNA. In interphase, we have three parts, the G1, the S, and the G2 phase. Interphase is also the longest of all the phases. In the G1 phase, our cell begins to grow, and it does protein synthesis. In the S phase, we find that our chromosomes are replicating. In the G2 phase, we find that all of our organelles are replicating. It's very long, I know. In prophase, we find that we have two different poles with spindle fibers connecting between them, with the chromatids just randomly floating. In metaphase, we have the two poles and the spindle fibers with the chromatids lining up in the center with their own spindle fibers. In anaphase, we find that our chromatids are splitting back off into chromosomes. In telophase, we have the cell is about to start splitting. And in cytokinesis, our cells split into two cells again. I know this isn't what I usually put up, but what do I usually put up? Seriously. So that was cellular reproduction, and I know I didn't do a great job explaining it, but I did the best that I could with the time frame that I had. I'm sorry if this isn't what you were expecting, but it's what I could do. So, yeah. My inspiration came from ASAP Science, so if you haven't heard of them, you might want to check them out if you're actually looking for a good explanation, although I don't know if they've done this yet. But anyways, subscribe, I hope, and I post a lot of random stuff, so look forward to that. So, yeah. I am just talking, and goodbye.